Yvonne is doing well. Let's do a Pilates class. So let's start sitting. Let's put the hands behind the thighs. Let's sit straight up tall. We're gonna inhale there and we exhale, drawing the abdominal wall towards the back. We curve. And inhale, lengthen again. And I'm using my arms actually. And exhale, curve, curving. And then use your arms, engage those back muscles to come up. And again, curve. Scooping in. And inhale long. And exhale, belly button towards the back, like an arrow. Crossing your body. And one more time. And exhale, curve. And inhale, let's add arms. We inhale there. Exhale, we curl. This time we go lower. Reaching forward with the hands. We're gonna inhale and open the arms to the side. Exhale to come back up. Inhale, bring the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, curving to go back. Stay there high. Just the arms, we open. And we come up. And melting those shoulders down. In, exhale to roll down. Staying there, we open. And we come up. And in. And exhale. And open. In. And exhale to come back. We're going to stay up there. We inhale there. Exhale, we bring the arms behind our ears. 1 and 2 and 3. Keeping the shoulders down. Keeping the connection from the ribs down to the hips. And let's say 8 and 9 and 10. Bring the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl to go down. Stay there. We open the arms in. And exhale, close. And inhale. And exhale, close and reach a bit more. And in. And exhale and reach a bit higher. And last one. And exhale. And then let's just slow for readjust on your mat. Feet hip width apart, long arms, opening those shoulders, pressing the arms against the mat. We're gonna inhale there. Exhale. We're gonna curl in the tailbone and lift the pelvis up. And remember, draw your heels towards your head. We inhale up. Exhale to roll down. And inhale in neutral. Exhale to roll vertebra by vertebra up. Inhale, stay. Exhale to lower down. Pressing with the arms the whole time. And inhale. And exhale. Vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll down. And in. And exhale, up. Inhale, stay. And exhale, down. And inhale. And exhale. Curling, then pressing with the feet, with the arms. Bringing the ribs towards the hips. Inhale, stay. Exhale to roll down. And inhale. And exhale up. This time we're going to stay up. we're gonna bring the arms to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Inhale, we open from the sternum, the arms to both sides. Exhale, we bring them back to the ceiling on top of the shoulders. And inhale, open, and exhale, and close like your abdominals, like a belt. Every exhale, we close like a belt, like a corsage. And open in, and exhale, close, and in, and exhale. Last one, in, and exhale. Stay with the arms to the ceiling. We inhale there, and exhale, roll slowly down. We interlace the fingers, we bring them behind the head. We inhale down. Exhale, we lift head and shoulders. We inhale there. Exhale, staying up with your head and shoulders, tucking your pelvis, and we do half pelvic curl. So what we just did, just half, but staying up there. Inhale, lower vertebra by vertebra the pelvis. Reach even a bit more forward, and exhale, roll down. And inhale, and exhale, head and shoulders. Stay, inhale. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, vertebra by vertebra down. And exhale, lower. And in. And exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, curl. And inhale, lower. Stay up there. Bring one leg tabletop. Other leg as well. Legs are together 90 degrees. And we're gonna roll down. We inhale there. We exhale, lift head and shoulders. Inhale, we tip the toes on the mat, keeping this 90-degree angle. Exhale, lift the legs again. And inhale, lower. Again. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Inhale to lower. Exhale, with the abdominal, we bring the legs back. And lower. Again, in. And exhale. And lower in. And belly button towards the floor. Exhale, reach even higher. And lower. Last time. And come up. And lower. And lift. And lower. Actually, we do one more time. Inhale. Exhale to come up. Bring both feet, this time all the way down. And exhale, lower. I was checking on my cat. She's doing something suspicious. Okay, so the feet now are together. We're gonna bring both legs a tiny bit towards the right. So not too much, just a tiny bit. We're gonna inhale there. Exhale, we're gonna come up. Exactly, so we are reaching straight forward. We're coming up straight forward and lower. And in. And exhale up. Stay inhale. And exhale down. One more inhale. And exhale. This time we stay there. We inhale there. And we reach 10 times higher. And 2 for the obliques. So we're feeling the oblique muscles. And 4. And 5. And 6. Belly button comes even deeper. 2 more. Last one. Bring the legs to the center. Stay up there. And lower. Let's bring the legs to the other side. Shoulders down. Ribs and hips connected. Abdominal in. We inhale there. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Stay, inhale. And exhale down. And in. And exhale, reaching forward. Inhale. And exhale down. Last time. Inhale. and up. We stay there on the inhale. And now 10 times. And exhale. 1 and 2. And try to keep the pelvis without too much movement. Very stable. This is 4, I believe. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 2 more. 1 more. Stay up. Bring the legs to the center. Bring one foot tabletop and lower down. We're going to open the arms in to the side, so the arms are lifted from the floor and up a couple of centimeters. We straighten the top leg. So we are reaching far away with the hands the whole time. Pelvis, also the same thing. Not too much movement in this exercise. Just on the leg. Inhale, we lower the leg down. Exhale, flex your foot and bring it up. And inhale, and exhale. And we control that the movement is only in this leg. We don't arch the back. And inhale, and exhale. Tuck, tuck. 1 more. Bend the leg, put your foot down. We inhale there. Exhale, controlling, bring one leg in tabletop and straight into the ceiling. And again with this leg, inhale down and flex. And down, and flex. And down, and flex. And lengthen your toes far away from you. Far away. And in, and exhale, and in, and exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Lift the leg to the ceiling. Point your foot. Bring the other leg as well to the ceiling, so they are both together. And come now next to your body. We inhale there. Exhale, we lift head, shoulders, arms lift off the mat. We're gonna inhale there. Exhale, we do hundreds and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale. 2, 4, 5, and keep staying up. Keep coming up. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. Lower the legs if this is okay. If not, just stay here. But let's try at home to lower and continue. And exhale. And inhale. 4, 5, and exhale. 4, 5, and inhale. 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale. 4, 5, and exhale. 4, 5, and inhale. 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. Bring the legs to the ceiling. Grab behind the thighs. Come a bit higher. Lengthen the arms again to the front. Bring one leg down. Straight. Other leg. Turn the palms to face each other. Reach a bit higher. And roll down. Let's do our roll-ups. I told you in the last videos, one of my favorite exercises. Watch out that the arms, in order to bring them all the way down to the floor, that we don't let go of the ribs. So in my case, if I engage this, if I close this connection from the ribs to the hips, my arms can go farther than this. Otherwise, I let go of my center. So check in your body, how far can you go without letting go. Inhale, arms, head, shoulders. Exhale to roll up. Let's open today to the side legs, flex the feet, expand, and then point, come back to the center and roll. And again, inhale, arms, head, shoulders. Exhale, abdominal, in, and flex, expanding, and roll down. Very arms, head, shoulders. Exhale, fingertips to the front, belly button to the back. Scooping, scooping, scooping. And in. And exhale to go down. Controlling, 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 controlling. Keeping the legs together, keeping the adductors engaged. Inhale. And exhale. And flex open. And exhale to roll down. And last one, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale this time. I'm just going to readjust. We're going to bend one leg. We're going to bring it into tabletop. Other leg stays on the floor. The back is long. We're going to reach the arm forward. And we're going to roll down like this. Reaching forward, and arms go back as usual. And inhale, reach. Arms, head, shoulders. Exhale. Lift that leg. That is not easy. It's not easy. In, at least for me. And exhale to roll down. And arms behind. And inhale, arms, head, shoulders. Exhale to roll up. Let's put that leg down. Let's change leg. Let's reach the arms forward. Inhale there. Exhale to roll down. To roll down. Pressing with the other leg on the mat. And inhale. And exhale. And in. And exhale down. And in. And exhale. And in. And exhale down. And the last one. And in. And exhale. We put the legs, the hands on top of your knee or your shin. And this time we roll down. As we roll down, press there. And the other leg is gonna lift. Inhale, exhale, change. And change. And change. And change. And pressing with the hands every time. 2 more with each leg. 1 more. Stay there. Bring the hands behind the head. Rotate towards your bent knee. Exhale. And change. And change. And change. And change. Reaching forward. And forward. And forward. And forward. 2 more with each leg. 1 more. Stay there. Grab your bent thigh just outside the underneath the knee with both hands. Inhale there. Exhale, we do 10 pulses. We come higher. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Let's change. Inhale and exhale higher. And 2, 3. Shoulders down. And 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Come into tabletop with both legs. Grab behind the thighs. Leave the legs there, but roll, controlling up. Lengthen the back. Roll, controlling down. Lengthen the arms forward. Let's try without hands. Leave the legs there and roll up and lengthen and go down. Let's put now both hands on top of the knees. Inhale, we'll straighten legs in diagonal, arms behind the head. Exhale to come back. So we circle the arms to come back and press. And in, and exhale. And in, and exhale. And in, and exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Stay there. Straighten the arms to the ceiling, hands behind the head. Inhale there. And exhale, lift the pelvis, curling. Toes towards the ceiling. And 3 more. Drawing your belly button in. 2 more. 1 more. Stay there. Bring one leg down. Other leg down. Straighten the arms forward for a roll up. Inhale there. Exhale. So, roll up. Okay. Let's open the legs. Mat width apart. Let's reach with it back up. Arms are forward. Today we do with the hands together. So we press the hands together. We inhale there. Exhale, we roll down vertebra by vertebra. Hands go forward, belly button goes back. Inhale, we lengthen the back in diagonal, so we try to stay low there. Exhale, curve and roll vertebra by vertebra back up. And in. And exhale. Scooping, 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 scooping. And lengthen in. And exhale to roll up. And in. And exhale. And lengthen, 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 lengthen. Back muscle, shoulders down. And exhale to roll up. And 1 more in. And 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, stay there. Shoulders down. Belly button in. We inhale there. Exhale, bring the arms behind the ears. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and belly button as well towards the back of your back. 2 more. 1 more. Come straight up. Open the arms to the side. Palms facing forward. Let's do this so. On the inhale, we twist the side. Exhale, we go towards the leg. This hand comes next to this foot. Other hand rotates so the thumb touches the center of the mat behind. Inhale, we lengthen the back to come up. And exhale, we come to center. So inhale, twist. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale to come up. And center. And inhale. And exhale. And long back. And center. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And center. And inhale. And center. And inhale. And center. 2 more. And center. 1 more. And center. Let's all grab the left foot with both hands. Let's all bring the left hand down to the back, reaching and around until you grab your opposite foot. And now right hand down, back, reaching, enjoying this rotation until your left foot. And change, and open, open, open to the right. And change, and open, open, open to the left foot. Stay on the center for a bit. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Let your hands go and roll slowly. Let's come a bit forward on our mat. Let's bend the legs and let's grab the ankles. And then just straighten the legs, kind of like a hip width or so. We did this yesterday, so on the inhale, we tap the pelvis in, we roll, and exhale to come up, and to lengthen the back. And the head doesn't touch the mat, so just go as far as you can, and we control up, and we curl, and we come up, and last one, curl, and come up. Actually, let's do one more, and curl, roll, and roll, up, stay up there, bring the legs together. Let's try leaving the legs there. Let's try bringing the hands behind the head, fingers interlaced. Let's try to stay there and slowly bring the legs down. And from here, we're just gonna curl and roll down. Let's do a few neck pull preps. So on the inhale, we lift head and shoulders. It's kind of the same as the roll up. Exhale, let's help first with the arms. And as soon as you can bring them behind the head, come all the way on top of your thighs. Roll vertebra by vertebra up. We are in a straight line. We keep this engaged. We are just going to hinge back. So we're in a flat back. And exhale, curl and roll down. Legs stay together. Inhale, head and shoulders. Exhale, up. All the way. Roll in up. Long back. Now we're going to diagonal. Inhaling. Exhale to roll down. And again, inhale. And exhale. And inhale to go diagonal. And exhale to roll down. Let's try without the help of the arms at home. If this is already hard enough, stay with the normal roll up. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. And exhale up. All the way. Inhale to go into diagonal. Exhale to roll down. Keeping the elbows open if we can. And again, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And last one to come up. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Good. Let's lay down on our side. Legs are bent together. Just checking. All good. Okay. Legs are bent together. We're gonna inhale there. Exhale, keeping the hip on top of the other hip. Let's do a few planks. So we open that leg. Knee wants to face towards the ceiling and close. And exhale, open. And close. And keeping that gap between the belly and the mat throughout the whole exercise. And last one. Let's lift the knees on the mat, but let's lift the feet. We inhale there, and we do the same in this position. And close. And we try bringing the sitting bones together in the back. So both legs, not just this one, but think on both ones coming together. And we open as much as we can, without moving the pelvis. Two more. One. Let's put the legs down. Let's come onto our forearms for today. So we press here, we bring the other hand behind the head. We lift one leg hip height. We inhale, exhale, we flex the foot, we do 2 kicks forward. We point and 2 kicks back. And exhale forward. And inhale back. And exhale, exhale. And inhale, inhale. What we are trying to do, or to not do, it's this movement of the whole body. So we are trying to isolate. So it's only the leg. We lengthen the front of the hip. And then we close it. And lengthen. And close. 2 more. 1 more. And then bring the legs together. Let's bend the knees again. Stay on your forearm. Close your hand in like a fist position. Other hand grabs this wrist. Or, yeah. Press here. Inhale, exhale, come up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And up. Pressing with that forearm. Last time we stay up. Bring the arm over the head. And circle next to your thighs. And again. Over the head. And circle. And forward over the head. And circle. And forward over the head. And circle. 2 more. Keep pressing with that forearm. 1 more. And lower down. Okay. Before we go to the other side, let's come on our knees. This is a very good exercise for people who might have some kind of knee problem. It's a good one unless if you feel pain. If it's pain, don't do it. If it's just kind of like tightness, then it's good. Okay, so we come in our knees. First, I'm gonna show once so you can see. We bring the arms forward. We're gonna inhale them. In the exhale, we're gonna tuck the pelvis a bit. Just tuck a tiny bit. We don't flex the torso, we just tuck this. We connect even more. And this is not gonna move at all. And we're just gonna go back. So it's just lengthening the thighs. The back doesn't go like this. I stay in my position and then I come back. And inhale neutral. So exhale, tuck and back. Inhale, stay. Exhale to come back. And inhale. And exhale, tuck and back. Inhale, stay. Exhale to come back. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Also make sure you are completely parallel. Your knees are under your hips. And last one. Exhale, tuck. And lengthen your thighs, thighs, thighs. And come back. Okay. We lay down on the other side. Ready for our thumbs. Engage your transverse. Close this belt. Inhale there. Exhale, clamp. 1. And close. And 2. And close. Bringing the sitting bones together. And 2 more. 1 more. Lift the knees there, lift the feet. Engage your abdominals and keep going in this position. Keep opening, opening, and close, and open, 2 more. 1 more. Close and come into your forearm. 4 side kick, legs straight, pressing with your forearm. Hand behind the head, lift the leg, hip height, and kick forward. 1, 2, and kick, kick. So we try to bring the foot as high as we can without affecting the rest. And back as well, back and forward and back, reaching with the heel forward, reaching with the toes back, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, 2 more, and kick, kick, 1 more, and kick, kick. Bring the legs together, bend again, fist with your bottom hand, grab the other hand, and let's lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, control it, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, last time, and lift. Stay up there, and over your head, and circle, and over your head, and circle, and circle, and keep pressing with that forearm, and 3 more, and 2 more, keep pressing, and 1 more. And lower it. All right. Let's lay down on our belly. We are on the forearms. Fingers are interlaced. Now you can choose. It's easier when you bring the hands more forward, more farther forward, and it becomes a bit more challenging when you bring the hands more towards you. So we can choose. I'm gonna stay here today. And what we're gonna do, we don't want here a curve. We want kind of like a diagonal. So we really have to pull this abdominal up. Legs are together, we are pressing with the forearms. Shoulders down. And then lift both legs off the mat. We are trying not to add too much movement in the pelvis. We're gonna kick, kick, and change, and tap, 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 tap. And we're pressing throughout the forearms against the mat. We're lifting the legs, the knees don't touch the mat. Kick, kick, and then we can go faster. Tap, 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 without moving everything. No wiggles, and pa, 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 pa. And tap, 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 tap. Pam, 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 pam. Straighten both legs. Straighten. Press with your arms. Lower and down. Let's interlace the fingers again this time. Just let the elbows drop so the hands are on top of your back. Head is towards one side. Abdominal towards the ceiling. Stay there. Now just lift both legs together. Again. Now with both legs we do 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, we reach. We straighten the arms. Reach forward with the sternum. Reach back with the hands. And again. And tuck, tuck, tuck. And reach. Reach. And really kick your butt. Kick. And reach. And legs stay high. Kick, kick, kick. And reach. And really kick, kick, kick. And reach, 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 reach. And last one. and lower. Okay, last exercise. Let's put the hands under the forehead. Legs together, parallel. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna bend one leg, lift that leg, try to stay there, straighten that leg, and lower it. We change leg. So we bend it, in parallel we lift it, we straighten it up there, and lower it. And again, and bend, and lift, and straighten, and down, and bend, and lift, and straighten, and down. So I'm doing it in parallel, we keep going, but this is a good one for arabesque, for dancers. These are the muscles that lift those legs. Let's do one more. On the back for arabesque. And straighten, reach, and down. Let's bend again one leg. This time we flex the foot. So the leg is 90 degrees. Don't bend too much. So let's stay there on the inhale. On the exhale, lift that foot towards the ceiling. But don't forget your belly button. It also comes in towards your spine. And exhale, lift. And lift. And lift. Heel towards the ceiling. And lift. And down. Two more. And belly button also towards the ceiling. And one more. Lift. Lift, lift, lift. And let's change leg. Knees kind of together, so close together. Belly button in. Bend the other leg. Flex that foot. Inhale there. And next exhale, belly button and foot towards the ceiling. Keeping both hip bones on the floor. Watch out not to lift the hip bones. Press with the hip bones down and belly button up to the ceiling. And lift. And down. Just checking that I'm 90 degrees. Lift. And down. And lift. And down. Three more. Lift, 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 lift. And down. Two more. Lift, lift, lift. And down. One more. And lift. And down. Straighten the leg. Bring the forearms next to you. Push with the forearms and come into rest position. We stay there, we inhale deep and exhale and inhale and exhale. Now bring both hands towards the left, right hand on top of your left hand and stay there, reaching forward, bringing all the air to your right side, to your right ribs. And then let's bring both hands to the right side, left hand on top of your right one. And we expand our rib cage. And let all the air go in the exhale. Come to the center, bring the hands on the mat, tucking your toes. Straighten those legs. Long back, with the legs straight, and just walk forward without bending the knees towards your hands. Walk, walk, walk. Stay down there. We're gonna inhale. And with the exhale, bend the knees. Tuck your pelvis in and roll slowly up. And inhale up. Exhale to roll vertebra by vertebra. Down, heavy, head heavy, arms heavy. Inhale down. Exhale to roll up. And stay in parallel position. Inhale, bring the arms to the ceiling. Come into your toes in releve. And exhale, slowly controlling down. So arms up, lift the heels, come onto your toes. And exhale, slowly down. And again. And we bring the kneecap up with the hamstrings and with the quads. And we bring the kneecap even higher still. Last time. And up. We stay up. We look to the right. And to the left. And come back to center. We close our eyes. And we go down.